North Bay on the attack early in this one. Shot by Arnsby. Doesn't get through. Back to the line. Nelson with a shot, and that one missed the net. Chipped over top of the goal by Van Steensel. Lucan at the point, backpedaling. Nelson gets it again, sends it in deep. Puck in behind the goal. Peterborough just trying to get puck possession, but they can't. Shot from the point is tipped by...
They knew that they have to weather the storm the first couple of shifts. This is a really nice shot by Ty Nelson, and a well shot.
Great start for the Battalion here in front of a sold-out crowd, and Govro is leveled at center ice. Puck chipped out and rolled. His pass intercepted by Erdl. Here is Beck. The Montreal Canadiens prospect fires it in. It got by DiVincentis. Nelson forced to play it. Beck picks it up. Sends it in front of the goal, and a great stop by DiVincentis off the redirection in front. Govro backpedaling, being watched, and Petrov almost stole it from Govro. Lockhart backhand.
Especially with that hit on Cam Govro following up that goal right away.
Malta calling it exactly the way we're seeing it up here, Greg.
That was a big check on Bloom that distributed to Govro. He's right.
Blocker stop by DiVincentis, and out breaks North Bay. Tarasevic at center across the line. Takes a shot towards the goal, knowing Van Steensel was in the area. Arnsby sends it on the far side. Tarasevic swats it in, takes a bounce off the stanchion. Puck is in front. Arnsby trying to convert off that fortunate bounce off the stanchion in the corner. Beck deep in his own zone, starts out with a pass on the left side. Lockhart to face off against Beck to the left of Simpson. Beck wins the draw, pulls it back to Maillet. He lifts a high puck out to center, received there by Beck. And he sneaks past Lucan, gets back on his skates, takes the shot, and the stop made by DiVincentis.
DiVincentis.
Beck on this play. Watch this.
He fields it with his right hand, drops the puck, attacks, and then gets a shot on net. Great job by Hayes. Going to look for the rebound. Seals up the puck.
He'll do this face-off, nothing lead on a goal by Josh Bloom. Arnsby will take this face-off for the Battalion, and he kicks it back, and then the puck is...
Clearing the zone.
Beck has it go off the end of his stick. Puck in behind the goal. Rattled high on the glass to the line. Gets by White. Tarasevic on the left side. Van Steensel going to the front of the net. Van Steensel, he's...
Before to give up the third one.
Off the face-off, pulled back by Zito to Nelson. Far side, Lucan. Petrov turns and fires. Simpson with a stop, redirecting the puck into the corner. Hayes sends it out to the center ice area. Offman rips it in deep. Stopped there by DiVincentis, and he can't get it by Beck. Rolled out in front, no one was there. Beck played that perfectly. Read the goaltender's mind and cut it off.
That's right. He sealed off the boards on that clearing attempt going around the dasher board.
Now Beck is upended by Zito. One-time shot. Blocker stopped by Simpson. Off of Kyle McDonald, the best shot in the OHL. And Simpson with a save he desperately had to make at this juncture of the hockey game.
A whole lot of time and space. He's got to create his own time and space to be effective out there. Little push-offs, little jabs, try to find the soft part of the ice.
Beck tipped it in, hit Lockhart. He was unable to do anything with it. North Bay takes over possession. McDonald, Zito on the near side, and he lifts one into the right wing corner. Back for it, McCoy. He skates it out of harm's way. Some good skating by McCoy. Pass on the far side, McDonald circling back. Here is Petrov with speed. Chips it in. He thought about turning McCoy inside out. Puck got away from him. And McDonald at the point, almost fanned on it. Here is Lucan down low, and the puck redirected as we are heading to break, but players have other ideas.
Well, that's Zito. He's just in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Here, 4-on-3.
You usually get a diamond and you exercise the half wall.
Hoffman, far side, one-timer, doesn't get through. White at the point, drifting in, looking. sets up far side. Hayes with a shot. Othman sends it to the goal. It was a wide open net. I don't know how that stayed out.
That's
with a great
hockey.
stop.
It's like ball hockey, road hockey save by Nelson.
Beck drifting in, tries to slip it between the defenseman's legs, carries it into the corner, throws it back, and just beyond the outstretched reach of White.
An errant pass.
And now, for about 20 seconds, it'll be 5-on-3 as Spearing. Here is Zanetti to Hayes. Hayes goes wide around Maillet, drops it to Maillet. Zanetti now looking. Shot, backdoor, scores! Beck gets the Pete's back into this one with a power play goal.
What a nice heads-up play by number 9, White Zanetti. He cruises in over the blue line, and this is where this play starts to develop. Right here, Zanetti, left-handed shot, gets a shot on target. No, he fakes a shot on target. Where does he go? Backdoor to Beck. A right-handed shot, just one-time tap-in. It's a one-putt tap-in.
Forcing direction of the puck, and Beck was hit hard by Petrov and McCallum to center ice. Sends the puck in. Maillet, the defenseman, in pursuit. Maillet's behind the goal, working hard. Petrov, hard rink-wide pass. Zito on the far side. Gauvreau's the defender. Zito's driving on the backhand. Pass out in front. Petrov fakes in behind the goal. Throws it in front. Oh, what a stop. It might have been McCallum who saved that one. What a play.
It's offside.
And offside. Zito colliding with, I think it was Beck. Boy, that Zito. That's the Michael Bunting factor right there.
Well, I think it was an accidental collision. As Darcy Burchell, he's sending guys to the penalty box. Zito says, I'm just trying to clear the zone, making contact. Beck doesn't know why he's in the box either. Because Beck, he's having some words to say to Zito right now. As Owen Beck wants to get his team back in the game. I saw the play develop. Zito was just trying to backtrack. He's trying to get down the neutral zone. I think Beck was going off for a line change as well, too.
DiVincentis.
Zito comes out of the box. Looks like it's 5-on-5 hockey the last 2 minutes.
Beck trying to shrug off a back checker. Now he's surrounded by 5 green jerseys, and then he's spilled to the ice. Bloom to puck. Hoffman at his own blue line to Avery Hayes. Pass on the far side. The shot. Stop made by DiVincentis. Christopoulos. White stops up and bumps Hislop. Beck shielding the puck. Now in the corner. Twisting and turning. Draws 2 players towards him. Into the slot. Othman's shot stopped by DiVincentis. And we are underway here in the second period. Sold out crowd here in North Bay. And North Bay with a 3-1 lead. They came out on fire in the first period, scoring a minute and 29 seconds into the game. Josh Bloom. Arnsby forechecking. Puck poked off the stick of Maillet by Van Steensel. And Beck gets it out. Lockhart swats it to the far side. Nelson circling back. Hit by Maillet in the corner. Beck sends it out on the right side. Avon gathering speed into shooting position. Bouncing puck. It was knocked off his stick. A good strong back check by Kyle Jackson. Hayes twisting and turning. He's a hard one to pin down. Christopoulos is staying with him. Comes back to the line, and a sliding Smith may have saved it. Zito leans in against Beck. Faceoffs were pretty even in the first period, 14-13 in North Bay's favor.
And one resulted in a faceoff goal by Bloom, so faceoffs are huge, Range. You're right.
Petrov sends it in. He was hit by Avon. And now McCoy having difficulty with McDonald. Zito on the far side gets to a puck, back to Nelson at the point. Petrov in the near corner, sends it to the goal off the skate of McCoy, hit the side of the net. Mathurin hurries a shot to the front of the goal. They score!
Reach. 6'6". Look at this long reach. McDonald uses his backhand. Great forehand. Switches to his backhand. And it's a tap in. Simpson.
He had Bloom there, and the pass was off his skate. Avon reaching back for it, tried to make a play with a puck that was about knee-high. Ertl keeps it away from Avon, and Ertl makes a nice pass to center to Jackson. Across the line, Kyle Jackson has Smith on his back, threw it out in front. Nelson snuck in from the point. Nelson gets it back. Lukin takes the shot off the end boards, comes out in front, and knocked away. Here's Beck at center ice. Lukin is back, and Beck makes one move, falls, gets back up again, tried to center a pass to Avon, who was parked in front. Perdeller back to the line. GoPro off the glass in behind the goal. Nelson hit by Perdeller. Nelson stayed with it. Beck, Avon. Smith is out there with Zanetti. It was important for Peterborough to get fresh penalty killers out there. They had been out there a long time. North Bay moving the puck well on this power play. They've already scored once. Here's Wakely leaning in, maintaining possession somehow, even though he didn't get the shot away. Kept it at the line by Winslow. Ertl in the corner. Sends it around on the far side for Wakely. Wakely down low to Van Steensel. Back to the line. One-timer, Bloom stopped by Simpson. Big rebound on the far side.
Off the pillows.
Another shot, and that one changing direction. It hit a man in front, Zanetti. Bloom takes another look. Here's Romani to the side of the net to Ertl. Wakely digs a puck free. Gets it back to the line. Winslow ahead to Romani. Romani. Wakely in the corner. Back to the point. Here's Bloom. Far side. Wakely couldn't settle that pass down.
Nice pass by Bloom. Nice seeing eye pass for the seam.
Wakely at the dot. Left the puck behind, and Beck sweeps it.
Postseason for the Beats. They're 9-1 when out shooting opponents. Just one win when being outshot so far these playoffs.
9-1. That's a pretty good record when they're out shooting them.
So the change in goal has been made. And a big hit behind the goal. Beck getting a piece of Nelson. Beck's got the puck now. Backhands it out in front. And now a stoppage in play. And they're looking for offense. Here's McCoy in front. Couldn't get the shot through.
What the Petes have to do is they have to keep moving their feet, trying to draw some penalties maybe. See if the referee will try to even it up.
Jackson's shot off a leg. Quick transition. Robertson leading the rush. Lockhart's coming with him. Driving. He scores! Robertson. A short-handed goal, and now DiVincentis is engaged. What do we have here? It's Friday night fights under the lights in North Bay.
DiVincentis lost it. I watched the goal. Was it Robertson that scored the goal? It was a beautiful highlight goal as he puts it top shelf as he's going down. Something must have been said to DiVincentis because he doesn't fly off the handle like that. He's got pretty good calm composure. But it's going to be costly right now to the battalion as they were drawn into the fray. Birchnell and Reed trying to keep control as there's Birchnell discussing it with DiVincentis right now. And Rans, what are your thoughts?
I'm not sure what Lockhart's trying to do here. He's punted DiVincentis' blocker twice.
Well, we know that rugby is part of Arnsby's game, so if you want to play some rugby, as Christopoulos is right now, he's introducing himself to a guy in the corner. And it's the referee, Sean Reed. That's not his part of housekeeping. It's spearing. And Christopoulos, yeah, that's uncharacteristic of the big dominator.
Off the draw, quick shot by Avon. Didn't miss by much. Curran off the glass and out to center.
Arnsby versus Beck, a couple of worker bee players.
Face off to the left of DiVincentis. Loose puck, Ertl reaching for it. He has a chance to chip it out, and he does. DiVincenzo's unable to handle it. Mathurin can't get it out, and just barely.
That's the thing with those aerial passes. If you happen to fan on it in your own zone like that, that's what can happen.
Here's Erdl. 3 battalion pairs cross the line. Arnsby. And a good stick by Spearing, preventing Arnsby from getting a shot away. Puck comes back to Lukin at the point, and he's forced outside the line by Beck.
Can't see if he's been on the bench, but maybe if Dan can have a little peekaboo to see if 27 Green's back on the bench or not.
We are underway here in the second period. Hoffman and Winslow remain in the penalty box, but it's 5-on-5 here, and the puck goes high. It's blockered away by Stützle. Beck on the far boards. He put it right onto Van Steensel's stick, and he fired one towards the net.
And swallows it up.
Centering pass, Romani. Oh, what a save by Stützle. He wasn't sure where that puck was. Romani point blank attempt. And back comes Peterborough through center ice. Beck leading the rush. Arnsby with some good skating kept it away from Beck. Arnsby rink wide. Lukin. The defenseman drops for Van Steensel. Lukin now in the corner. Drops for Romani. And he tried to stuff it in, and
Lukin behind the net.
Down behind the goal, and a whistle. I did not see what happened to Lukin.
I was watching it. That was Owen Beck was finishing his check as Lukin. He was going behind the net. Sometimes you would hear your pass, or you'd have a look to see where your pass went to. Here it is here. Watch this. Lukin admiring his pass. And Beck comes in, finishes his check. And it's all about, you know, knowing where the opposition is on the forecheck as Lukin. He's had a tough shift, as you had mentioned. Blocked a shot down in the burrow with the leg. No flamingos from this guy. And then he takes a check that Beck just finishes his check as Lukin is passing it behind him. You have a tendency, that's just a natural instinct and reaction to follow your pass. You're not admiring your pass, but you want to see where the puck goes. Here it is here again. Boom. That's a nice finish, your check.
The goal, Paget picks up a loose puck. He's chopped down by McDonald, who got a stick in his skates. And delayed penalty here. And Hislop.
A penalty on McDonald.
Paillet gets the puck back to Zanetti at the line. Zanetti looking, holds on. Avon with a shot. It was a knuckle puck that went off Van Steensel, and DiVincenzo diving to cover. He lost an edge and surrendered the puck to Erdl. Erdl tries to lean into a shot, and his stick wouldn't cooperate.
He watched his stick shattered and takes a check to boot.
Zanetti ahead. Nelson